got some breaking news for you right now. We understand that there is a verdict reached in the trial of Roger Stone. David Spunt's live outside District Court in Washington, where that's about all we know at this point. What more can you tell us, David?
Sandra, there are 7 counts here. We know the first 2 counts, Roger Stone has been found guilty. This just from the verdict. Our producer, Jake Gibson, in the courtroom right now. I'm actually reading this as it's coming out. The jury came in about 5 minutes ago. They said that they had a verdict. They've been debating for about 2 days on this. This is the second day of deliberations here. But we know count 1 and count 2 guilty right now. Again, 7 counts will continue to follow up. Count 1 deals with obstruction of proceedings, and then count 2 deals with making false statements in front of Congress. We'll continue to follow this, but count 1 and 2 right now for Roger Stone guilty. Again, there are 7 counts total. Any more, we'll bring it to you in just a moment. Sandra.
Got it. David Spunt outside the courthouse there. A verdict is in. Guilty on count 1, guilty on count 2. There are 7 counts in total. Count 1, obstructing a congressional investigation. Count 2 through 6, making false statements to Congress. Andy McCarthy still with us, former assistant U.S. attorney and a Fox News contributor. Andy, if you could, react to what we're learning so far here.
Well, the important thing to remember about Roger Stone's case is that although he was investigated in connection with the question whether there was a collusion-type criminal conspiracy and that he was complicit in it, that is not what he was ever charged with, even though that was the narrative in which his case was sort of framed for us. So these charges against him are solely about obstructing the investigations that took place that he was brought in to testify in, the congressional investigation, and I believe also Mueller's investigation as well. But the point to stress here is that his conviction is not a suggestion that there actually was a collusion conspiracy. It is yet again another conviction that comes out of interfering with the investigation of that claim, but not the claim itself.
We can add more to it, Andy. Guilty on all counts. That's what's coming in right now. Originally accused of lying to Congress about attempts to communicate with WikiLeaks, tampering with witnesses, obstructing a House Intel Committee investigation whether or not the Trump campaign coordinated with Russia in the 2016 election. Stand by. Back to David Spunt outside the courthouse. David.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Bill, Roger Stone is guilty on all counts, all 7 counts. We just got that word from inside the courtroom. Roger Stone guilty on all counts. We're talking about witness tampering. We're talking about lying to Congress, making false statements in front of Congress. Guilty on all 7 counts. The jury came in about 5 or 6 minutes ago. The foreman announced they had a verdict. Now, it's not clear if Roger Stone will be taken into custody today. That's unlikely to happen, considering his past. He has no criminal past, so it's likely there will be sentencing that will happen down the line. That could be something that could happen earlier in the year. We're told that Roger Stone's attorneys will be appealing this. They're saying they're going to be appealing this, but right now we can tell you counts 1 through 7, which include making false statements in front of Congress, also witness tampering, guilty on all counts. Back to you, Bill.
David, thank you. So essentially lying and found guilty. David, thank you.
In front of Congress and found guilty. Also, yep, absolutely. Also witness
sorry
tampering.
About that bit of an interruption there on the microphone. I apologize. David, stand by there outside the courthouse. Thanks.
Andy McCarthy still with us. Andy, if you could now react now that all